Hello! It's been a while again, but I'm back.
That's a direct order. Do it now.
Right, hi guys, it's Jim here, Extreme Booters. It's been a while, apologies. Other things just get in the way for me. Busy, very busy. eBay and the business is crazy at the moment, or it has been recently over the last few months. Scaled it back a bit recently because we're getting close to a certain tax level which we don't really want to reach. So we've scaled back just a little bit for the next few months, just so we don't go over that threshold. We may change our minds and go for that. I'm not sure at the moment. We've had a very good year, but that's because of a couple of deals that we managed to do early on in the year which have really paid off. And whether things like that will help it will happen again, you know, over the next few years, you don't know. So it's difficult to sometimes well, it's easy enough to budget what you think you're going to make over a year, but when you get a few things that come around for you that are way more than you expected them to be, and really fruitful, you take them while you can, but they're not going to happen every year. But we're doing okay, as we say. We've got a hell of a lot of stock to fall back on, and you know, when we work hard we make an awful lot of money, which as a full-time reseller, you know, you're free to work as hard or as easy as you like. Over the last few months we have really knuckled down, made sure that we're listing 10 to 20 items a day, consistent sales coming through daily, smashing, you know, I've said in many times in my videos that our target is £100 turnover a day. We've been 3 times over that, probably averaging for the past few months, which is why we've scaled it back a bit. Now we are trying to expand the Extreme Booters empire, because at the end of the day, I'm full-time, but Stu still works, and obviously he wants to go full-time, and we both want to be, you know, able to control our own destiny. There's a motivational shot for you. But yeah, so it's been a while again with YouTube. I apologise for that. As I say, we've been exceptionally busy, and I've got a lot of other things going on in the background, which have got in the way. But the plan is always to keep going, but sometimes you just don't get round to recording yourself, which I need to get back into the swing of doing. I need to get a bit tidier. I mean, this is actually my wife's hobby room, so this is all of her sewing, so I need to move my stuff out into my space, but my space is full of crap. But yeah, anyway, there we go. But yeah, our plan is to be more, upload more, obviously next year. We'll see what happens, but I'm here. Let's do it. I have tried to do lots of recordings. I've got so many clips on my phone of, hi, I'm going charity shopping today, and you just don't find enough stuff to worthy doing a video. Yes, I could do that. In fact, I should do that, you know, to give everyone the full picture of what it is like trying to source from charity shops. At the moment, it's not as easy as it used to be. You very rarely find huge amounts of stuff. I mean, I've found a lot of stuff today, hence I'm doing a video. But even so, I think there's 20 odd items that I've picked up today. And the return is good, but I'm only, after fees and stuff, I'm only going to be making about maybe 200, which, don't get me wrong, you're not going to, I'm not going to take lightly. That's a hell of a lot of money, and it'll be much appreciated, and it'll bring a lot of business in, and hopefully people buying other items off us as well. So I'm not going to complain, but obviously we'd all like more, and it is more difficult now to get bargains. I'm not having a dig at any charity shops. I think they do a great job. A lot of them, in my area at least, have actually closed down. I can think in the main area that I go in Shirley, near Solihull, because not that I live there, that's too posh for me. That they've had probably 4 or 5 charity shops closed down over the last 12 months, presumably because of rates, energy bills and other things shooting up through the roof. They just can't survive. So they've had to put prices up, the ones that are still there, to cover their costs, because Mr. Taxman and Mr. Government, the wonderful people that they are, take a huge amount off us, and it really isn't fair. But that's another story. Let's not get into that right now. Let's have a look at what I found at the Chazzers, and you'll be surprised to know 20 items, and at least 5 of them are not clothing. But they are actually, one of them really surprised about, quite a good return on it. So yeah, been out today. I've done, I don't know, 15 to 20 charity shops. I'm not sure of the exact number. I could work it out, but I'm not going to do that. And I've bought about 20 items. So you know, you have to put the miles in. As I say, you have to put the miles in, not only with driving around to different areas, but you've got to walk around all these shops and keep going. My local area, I probably go only once a week at the moment, but some people I know go far more often, and that can pay off. Obviously they do refresh stock quite regularly, so the more you go, the more you're likely to get. But you know, that's not necessarily true, because sometimes I can do 20 charity shops in a day and get absolutely nothing, or just get 1 thing or 2 things. But anyway, so what shall I do? Well, the clothes, unfortunately, are on top of the pile, so I'm going to just quickly bang through that. There's nothing outstanding today. There's a couple of t-shirts that aren't too bad, but there was a trend today, and it was not all from the same shops, and the trends were music t-shirts. I've got this nice Radiohead. That was £2, and that should go. Well, I need to do a bit of research, because I can't actually find this one on eBay. I need to go a bit deeper and see what I can find. But £2 Radiohead t-shirts, if they're decent, tend to sell around the 15 mark. Not too bad. Football shirts, I always pick football shirts up. This is an Aston Villa shirt from 2000-2001. Unfortunately, it's small, a 34 to 36, which does impact the price, because most people are a bit larger than that, unfortunately. Thank you, McDonald's. But yeah, 2001 Villa shirt. It's in pretty good condition. It was £2.99. If it was bigger, I'd get £35. That size, more likely to get somewhere around 20 for it. Continuing the theme, you'll notice we've got a Coldplay t-shirt, long sleeve, Field Full of Dreams Tour 2016. That one was also £1.99. Coldplay t-shirts really do sell pretty well. I'll probably put £24.99 on that, hoping to get around 20 or somewhere like that. Oh, dogs have started barking. Nice. Got this nice Adidas Forest Hills t-shirt, embroidered logo on there. Very nice, that one. That is an XL, £4, probably 15 on that. Again, I need to do a bit more research, because I can't find that exact one. Another thing that I always pick up, which not necessarily is a good idea, WWE t-shirts. This is the United States Championship belt. This one is a XL, and it's in really good condition. It was £3.99. New that would be about 25. I'll say 15 for that. Some WWE t-shirts, the older ones, are worth a staggering amount of money. The newer ones, they do still hold value, but around about a tenner to 15 is the normal sort of selling price for them. So if they're cheap enough, I'll buy them. Got this Youngblood t-shirt, 21st Century Liability. That one was £3.25. It's an XL. Again, not too bad a seller by the looks of things. Should be around, well, I'm saying 15. I will list it for 20 to start with, and then take offers and see how we go. Bit of a fail on these two. we've got a Rolling Stones t-shirt and a David Bowie t-shirt. I saw the labels of bands that rock the world and thought, well, I'll take a punt on them. How much were they? They weren't very much. £3 each, and £3 for the Bowie, £3.50 for the Stones. They're an XL, but they are, I didn't realise that, and they are Tesco's own brand t-shirts, so it does kind of mean they aren't particularly worth a huge amount. But from £3, probably £9.99 each. So, you know, there's still a return there. I'm not going to knock it. Pair of work trousers. These are Makitas, and they're in really good condition. That they, to be honest, I can't find many signs of wear on these. They're really, really good. They were £6. They're a medium. I have to do my measurements to find the exact waist size, etc. But £6 new. These would be around 65. They are exceptionally good. 25 maybe, 20ish. A brand that I pick up sometimes, but especially when I find it new with tags, is Gymshark. This one is new with tags, and they had 3, but this was the only one that was brand new. It was $2.99. The other 2 were still $2.99, but they were used, and I thought there's not really going to be a huge return. They'd have probably still sold for $8.95 maybe, so after fees and postage, making a very small amount. But no with tags. I think to buy them direct they're about 20, so we'll put 15 on that and see where we are. We're getting to the end of the clothing now, folks. In fact, this will do 3 in 1. I found 3 Vans t-shirts, all in XL and all in very nice condition. 1, 2, 3. Those are really cool. Now, Vans t-shirts, no, 25 all day long. I paid a $4.99 each t-shirt, so they're only £15. I will sell that as a bundle of 3, and I'll put it on for $39.99, and we'll see what happens there. Wasps hoodie, that was $4.99. Not a huge. It's a nice one actually. It's a nice material, like the thin microfiber fleece type. Probably 15 to 20 on that one as well. And then the last piece of clothing is just an Armani exchange shirt. $6.99 paid for that. Probably looking at 20, maybe a little bit more if we can push it. So there's the clothing. Then I've got a few more items strewn all around the room, obviously, as I'm so organised and possibly the most professional YouTuber in the universe. So obviously I'm prepared with everything ready to go, he says as he scrambles around trying to find everything. Probably got a glimpse there. So yeah, a few more items that is not clothing. So if you've fast forward to clothing, welcome back. I did channel my inner Master of Pieces and found a huge box of toys. This is all Thomas the Tank Engine playsets. It's the Pirates Cove playset, and I think there's 3 other playsets in there. I need to go through it and make sure it's there, but there are no trains or anything like that, unfortunately. It was only £2 though for the lot. The Pirates Cove one should go for 15, the other 2 probably around a tenner, so not too bad on that one. Then we've got some more games. We've got this vintage 1972 Sliderama Rupert the Bear set. Paid up for that, £6. Didn't check it, probably should have done. Now, checking on eBay, not many sold for the Rupert ones, but lots of sales on the Disney ones and the older ones. But I cannot find this older one, this Rupert version, on eBay. I've only found the newer one, and that doesn't particularly sell very well. So I paid £6. I'm going to put it on. What have I written down on my piece of paper here? I haven't. That's really... Oh no, I have. Beg your pardon. 15. I think it should be worth more than that. That's brilliant. I haven't even opened it yet to check it. Let's say 15. Might list it for a bit more. There we go. A good seller all year round, particularly at the moment. excuse the noise, is Kaplunk. It always sells. I always pick them up if they're cheap enough. This one was £2.50, but this one is the 1986 version, so it's an older version. Obviously they started making Kaplunk in the 60s, the old Ideal massive big box ones. They can still sell reasonably well. This is the MB version from 86. As it's nearly Christmas, these are going for over £20 at the moment. £2.50. I'll get it listed today, and hopefully that will sell very, very quick. I'll save that till last because the return on that is far better than I expected it to be. We've got a couple of pairs of shoes, 3 pairs of shoes I think we found today. We've only got 2 here. One, I found a pair of Dr. Martens Industrials, similar to the, you know, just the shoes like the Royal Mail ones. Paid up for them 15 quid, should get 35 for those, they're in really good condition. I've got a pair of Adidas trainers, new with tags. These are quad cubes, rather nice. So they're brand new, in box, paid 20 for them. Used, they're selling for about 45, brand spanking these. Maybe able to push it up to 60. We'll see where we go. From the same shop in the same size, so most probably from the same person, was these New Balance 850s. These again are brand new, completely unused, in the box. And these are only a tenner, again used. These are going for around 40, so we'll probably aim for 50 odd, maybe a tad more, and see what goes. Then the last item, which had quite a good return, I thought, was this vintage Airfix Bristol Super Freighter set. Paid £3.50 for it. I checked while I was in the shop just to make sure it wasn't built or anything in the box, and as you can see, still sealed in its bag. Airfix is still worth money when it is part built, but it's not worth anywhere near as it is when it's new. This set here was, as I said, £3.50. This is selling for up to £60 on eBay, this set. So, I mean, I used to love Airfix as a kid. I bought a huge job lot of Airfix not long ago, actually a couple of years ago. Did really good on that, and I always buy it when I see it because I know there's a massive modelling community, and model kits etc. can sell very, very well. And that one, as I say, 60 odd quid. I'll list it for £59.95. I always send out offers now. It seems people wait for the offers before they buy anything on eBay, so we'll probably end up with, after fees, posted 40 quid after selling it, so not too bad, not too bad at all. So there we go, 21 items. This is what for those who wonder how I remember all of that, I write everything down, I go through it all and put what I've paid and what I expect to get after searching on eBay to find out what sort of sales it is. So the total spent £124. Bottom end of any estimates, 470. Now for fees, I always use 15%. Sometimes they can be a bit more, sometimes they can be a bit less. So that would be 15%, and 470 would be pretty much 70 quid. So 400. Postage, need to take off. Now a couple of things are going to be a bit more to post, like the Thomas sets. They're probably going to be about a £5, but I've said 4 quid for everything. I mean, a t-shirt's only £2.79, even with Hermes, cheaper with Royal Mail. So I've said £4 each thing, 80 quid, £320 after fees and postage, profit 200. There we go. So there we go, that's it for today. I say there will be more videos coming up soon as I can sort myself out and get more organised. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and hit the bell and everything else you're supposed to do on YouTube. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.